Well, I got it to about right here.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So, what we need to do, this combine needs some love. It didn't get washed the other day. That got washed. We do have to still service a little bit on that. But at the end of the day, the hydrostat, I believe, is what we're actually going to pull out. I got to really figure that out, how to pull it out, what we're doing. And I thought about hiring a specialist to come in. Maybe somebody who knows how to work on things and combines, and yeah, we'll just do it ourselves. It's better that way. No, we're gonna learn. We're gonna go along with it. Last year was our first year ever owning a combine, and we did a lot of learning. And I think this year we're gonna be in a better spot. So yeah, but alrighty, let's dive into it and see what we can make happen. It is Sunday, and gotta make a list of things and figure it all out. What are we doing? What are we doing? Safety glasses? I guess we got to crawl underneath and see what exactly goes on. Where am I? Shop is a mess, to be honest. Like, just... And people said, why don't you throw those parts like upstairs, stuff like... They're not going to stay there. This hay is supposed to move this week. Probably 50 bales. What am I doing? Safety glasses. I got a box of them. But somebody sent me a long time ago. I'm slowly using them up as we're going. Oh, there's a pair. But we'll put a new pair on. New project, new pair. 50 bales should be leaving this week, and then hopefully another 50. I think I got almost 200 bales. I don't need that hay. I need some, but not much. Ooh. So, Yanko was standing on here. As you can see, we got a little drip underneath. But let me take you down here. So there's the ratchet strap that's holding the piece on, and there's the leak that we got to clean up. But that's our issue. That is our biggest issue of this combine. That and minor things. It's functional without the, yeah, like this cable I think has an issue. See how I unhooked it? The cable. So we probably got to get a new cable. And maintenance side of it, nothing too wild. It's dirty underneath here looking up, but let me get that apart. I'm gonna get a bucket so it catches that, so it doesn't drip all over my fresh cardboard. And like I said, we got final drives for this, the planetaries, because Kevin and Frank made it happen for us. So what are you doing? You're a good dog. Good dog. Don't go in the oil. Nope, he's got a tennis ball, doesn't he? So, let me stop getting distracted. Get a catch pan, take all that off. We got to figure out exactly the hydrostat lines. Get everything cleaned up so it's good. That's going to come out. I don't know how it comes apart, but we're going to find out. So it's the housing between here and there. I don't know any of this terminology because I've never had to look up parts for it. And what we did was we were trying to finish harvest last year. We didn't make it through. We did make it through, so that was a big win, but it was a battle. Either way, it was a battle, and so we got to get that fixed. And some people said, "Oh, your whole combine's junk." Relax, people. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to take the wheels off that side to slide this out because it's gonna be so heavy, but I'm not exactly sure. Well, we have blown off a bunch of it, and how this worked. Last year we did every belt on the other side. This year We are gonna do the belts on this side because, as you see, they're a little chewed up. We got to take this all apart, and that will make a big difference. So tensioner there, and then as far as this is tensioner there. So back the bolt out at the other end, and away it goes. I just got informed, I haven't even looked at the weather really, that we're supposed to get a bunch of rain starting early in the morning into tomorrow, into the well, early morning till late morning, which is less than ideal. Oh yeah. Yep, feel that's coming out of there. So belts are off. They run up and around this one, which also means these belts should come off. They should have the same tensioner, I think. I believe. I do not actually know. The second belt's off. We got all that loosened up. Definitely time for a new belt for that. We gotta pry up on this to get the other two belts off, which then is gonna allow all four belts to come off, I believe. Yeah. Probably replace these while we're here anyways. This belt underneath, we haven't replaced that. Neither have we replaced this one back here. Huh. There's a shield that goes around. I take it that all pops off after. Well, that's going that way. Okay, so once I loosen that, uh-oh, just bent that shaft. Dang it. Well, I didn't realize that this drops down when the belts are off of it, so it dropped down, and we have this shaft that's got some messed up threads, and it's got a little bend to her now. So we gotta figure that shaft out, but now we can actually get in here. So these belts can get replaced up top. Belt numbers are on them. H84236 EB. I don't know, that EB doesn't count, but I still think I'm gonna have to pull. I don't know if I got enough room to go in and then slide that back out, or how this is gonna work out. We better take this pump right off, then lines are gonna come off. Yeah. So this is all good. It's a leak on the other side that is not good. So well, maybe I can split it right there. I don't think I can. There's a bunch of Allen wrenches that go around the top, so I think we gotta take it right out. But bolts down here, hold that on. Do they go through the back side? Yep. And then yeah, there's a lot to take off underneath. I do have the operator's manual, the mechanic's manual, but we're taking it apart. We're figuring it out. So this line right here, I take it this is your charge pump, and then this line right here, as you see, is pretty beat up. The other side's real bad. It sits behind here and goes around. So I'd say be an original line, because it was put on and painted. There's somebody, I doubt they painted it, but I doubt somebody painted down here if they ever did. So we'll get that off. I got all the cables off. This thing's gonna be very interesting to get out of here, I think. So got pretty much everything off, ready to rock and roll. Got one line underneath. This line's gonna get replaced. I think most of these lines are original. Olight just died. We got a new Olight. So I'll talk to you guys about that at some point. I have one line left to do on there, and then that should slide right out. I think you guys got the better angle, but uh-oh. Is it bigger? Oh no. 9/16. Come on. There we go. So that is our last line. I wanted to pressure wash this, but then again, we're not going to get all this unless you're laying way underneath it. We'll pressure wash it after it goes back together. Plus we got to clean everything anyway, so that we take apart. Some of these lines we're going to replace just because they're easier to replace now than they are in a year or two or something like that, or during harvest. But pop this one off. Got one bolt left over here. I don't know how much this weighs. I have a feeling very heavy, so it might be interesting. We have a pile of stuff going on here, and this is now out. Well, it's not supported any longer. I'll go underneath, show you it's split where we need it split. I think I need like 3 or 4 guys to get that out. I'm hoping it comes out enough and we can turn it so I do not have to take is this welded on or bolted? That's bolted. I should probably take that off too so it's out of the way. But I do not have to take the tires off. I'm hoping I got enough room. Otherwise that's going to be a process. So as you can see, it is out of there. It's split apart, but we're going to sit on this. I have a feeling that's extremely heavy. We still got one bolt up there that holds that one hose on. Everything else is taken apart. I got the transmission jack holding it up. I'm thinking I can slide it and at least see how far back the shaft goes, and then figure out if I got to go out the front or if we got to do something or if the tire's got to come off. So I'll pry that in. So I do not know if that's going to fit around this corner. I just did take off the other bracket that comes out that holds the shield. What I am going to do is take off this top piece right here. That way, if it does have to go backwards, it won't have that in the way. That keeps it from going in. So I'm kind of thinking it's got to go in once the shaft is out of the transmission itself. So, well, I got it to about right here. I did have to take out, I should have here, I'll put it right there. I did have to take that fitting out. It's going to slip out now and hopefully not crush me. I'm hoping it just comes right down. And yeah, taking the tire off probably would have been a better idea. When we put this back in, we're going to have some help. But for right now, I'm just trying to get it out. There's no pressure. That was honestly the best way it could have possibly came out. Okay, I got to clean up everything out here because we are supposed to get 2/10 of an inch of rain or so. That was the point. We had the table. Everything's clean underneath it. Something happened inside here today. I'm very excited about. So, oh, and I got somebody that's going to come out and make this thing look very good again. So, pretty excited for that. Not a priority, but it will happen in the next few weeks, he said. Well, there it is. It is out of there on a pallet in here. This was our issue. So if you guys remember, I had plastic and JB Weld and all sorts of stuff trying to seal this gasket here. And it had blown out right at the bottom. So it just pressurized and it dripped aggressively. So we're going to have to clean that up. Clearly it didn't seal up. Somebody said, why don't you just weld it? Stuff like that while welding the housings together. Probably with the heat, we'd destroy the inside anyways. But yeah, this was last winter. And I said at some point we will get to it. And while we're honestly getting to it now. Oh, there's a bolt there. But we'll get it apart, get the seals. We'll check over all the pistons and everything else inside of it. See exactly where it is. And go from there. But let me show you inside the cab. Okay, so we have this ratchet strap holding that up, but combine got a very good cleaning today. I don't even want to get in here. So we got gloves. It looks so much better, all cleaned up. Yeah, the visibility is good. Yeah, this is living. So smells good, it's clean, and we're in a good spot. So, alrighty. Appreciate you guys watching along today. We got the hydro out. Got to get some parts. Now that I know what is really going on, got to get some hoses, some belts, and then we're got to service the combine completely. It's coming together. But see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.